about reducing recidivism. Yes, so, like I say, I'm pretty much a transparent candidate. I no reason to hide anything, but my husband, he's an ex-felon, and he's done his time and served his time. And I would say that he's the poster child of what reform justice should look like, having a second chance. And someone like him is an example of how we want people who've gone in and done time to come out and reacclimate into society and be a part of society. Like when you're forgiven, you want to come out and do better. Because if you don't forgive somebody, then it's like you might as well continue to have be repeat offenders, and then there's a problem in society and you're suffering. So when you forgive somebody, you want them to know that they're forgiven and to make it where they can do better. So we need to make sure we're providing those transitional programs that are helping them. Housing, where they're going to stay. Because if they're staying and being homeless, then what's the purpose of doing better? So we need to make sure that they can get housing. Make sure that they can get jobs, providing incentives. And I believe we do have some things that provide incentives. My husband is a union worker, and they do a great job. The union does a great job in taking in and giving people second chances. Some things that I feel will address the situation are, first off, our police force. Our community needs to feel safe with our law enforcement. So making sure that there's training of community service, where they're servicing and working in the communities that they are serving and building that relationship. Someone who's an ex-felon can't go into the school system and volunteer. However, I believe if we bring back programs like when we had McGruff and those deterrent type programs, have the police working along with ex-felons who have meet a certain criteria of showing and proving that they are a good citizen in society now, and they're working together to mentor youth, because a police can't always be the best mentor. Parents sometimes aren't always the best mentor, and our children need extra. And those kids who come from homes that are with that lifestyle, an ex-felon would be able to relate to that and try to encourage them to not do that. So put those preventive maintenance programs in there for those type of things. So that's on the police side, but also having our communities have a seat at the table. When we're making laws, have the state attorney general, law enforcement, and some strong members of the community come and sit there and work on a law that can be presented that everyone is feeling comfortable with, that this is a good compromise on how we can make sure our communities are being heard and people are not being mistreated, and that there's no biasness in law. That's another thing that I would do as governor. I have, like I said, I'm not dogmatic. I am willing to sit down, listen, and bring in everybody from all sides. And if you don't want to work together, then don't come have a seat at this table. But those of you who want to work together and want to work together for a positive change, to progress forward, then come have a seat. I'm going to welcome you as governor to be there, sitting at the table, in the room, to have your voice heard, so that way we can get this thing done, and we can give hope to Washington together.